Game number 2 from Mac Morrison Gymnasium. Seneca East, the Lady Tigers, taking on South Central. Winner gets Colonel Crawford next Tuesday at Shelby High School. It's Sectional Championship number 2 coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have with pregame coming your way next.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Happy Halloween!
Welcome into the Schmidt Security Pro pregame show for this, the D6 Sectional Championship between 6th-seeded South Central and 4th-seeded Seneca East. Hello, everybody. Travis Berardi coming back here with Josh Banks. And, well, it's a matter of who is going to go to face the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles at Shelby next week.
Yeah, both teams really looking to kind of get back on the winning path. South Central started to do that towards the end of the season. Seneca East has kind of struggled, but like you and I talked about during that first game, you look at the teams that Seneca East has lost to, and they're all high seeds in their regions.
Let's take a look at the team spotlight for the South Central Lady Trojans, who are being announced right now. They've won 4 of the last 5 matches at 10-12, hitting 162 as a team with a 30.8 kill percentage.
Yeah, they do everything right, and it's one of those things where when their passing is on point, they have the hitters to be able to get the job done.
They knocked off Madison, who put up a bit of a fight against Lexington last night, but Lexington's really good.
Yeah.
But then 2 conference victories as well against Plymouth and Mapleton, one of the players that have been doing very good for the Lady Trojans this year. That's Autumn Fry, 5th in the Firelands Conference in kills. In 22 matches, 230 kills, 55 blocks, and a 45.1 kill percentage for her squad.
Yeah,
so,
that 45.1 number is really impressive for the senior, but she's going to have to do more than that tonight if they're going to take down the Lady Tigers.
now let's take a look at the team spotlight for the Lady Tigers of Seneca East. They have won 4 of their last. Actually, that's a little bit off. Give me 1 second. There. They won 4 of their last 6 matches.
Yep.
They're hitting 241 as a team with a 37% team kill percentage.
Yeah, and you look at the 7-7 and 10 record, you got to think that's 2 losses to Buckeye, 2 losses to Mohawk, a split with Colonel Crawford. I mean, you're in that conference. It's one of the best conferences in the area.
That's why a 9-13 record has you as the number 4
Absolutely
overall team. Now let's take a look at the player spotlight. She is 2nd in total kills in all of Division 6. It's Bryn Meyer. 471 kills, 53 aces, 36 blocks. She does it all.
Yeah, I've got to see her a couple times this year. She is heavily recruited by the Clemson Tigers and the University of Clemson. I spoke with her dad, and I'm not sure that it's a full commitment yet, but it's pretty close to it. As a junior, Travis, to get a look from Clemson, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Tigers to the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
While we have a moment before we start, let's take a look at the keys to victory. First, for South Central, strong serves. That is something that Seneca East has had a bit of a trouble with, is the serve receiving category. Get some strong serves. And something I saw Monroeville do against Seneca East, first to go on a run.
Yeah.
Be the first team to go on that run and put the pressure on the other side.
Yeah, Seneca East has to finish.
Yeah.
That's something I haven't seen them do yet this year, and South Central gets them in a position where they don't allow that. They'll have a real good shot to pull off the upset.
And for Seneca East, that was South Central's. This is for Seneca East. Northern 10 strength.
Yeah.
Like we just said, they played some really good competition. Use that to your advantage here tonight to get you to a district semifinal. And the same strong serves for South Central, serve receiving for Seneca East.
Yeah, and like I was saying, they have to finish. I was at their game at home against Buckeye Central. Travis, they were up 21-8 in set number 1. They ended up losing that set 26-24 and got swept in the match. So really momentum and finishing strong is going to be key for them this evening.
There is your keys to victory. There is your Schmidt Security Pro Schmidt Fire pre-game show. We are just about ready to rock here from Mac Morrison Gymnasium as we have one sectional champ already. Who will be the second here tonight?
And as we get ready to start, Reese Redmond's dad sitting beside us most of the night just handed me a cool little stat. If Seneca East wins, Crawford will face them a 3rd time this year.
Yes.
Between Reese and Bryn in those 2 matches, those 2 have combined for 88 kills in those 2 matches.
Does that send you back in time?
Man.
88 miles. That was a terrible Back to the Future joke, but I still used it. We are underway from the MAC. It's a free ball back to South Central. Looking in system. This is Autumn Fry, our team spotlight player, but she misses it. It is 1-0 in favor of Seneca East.
Yeah, just missed the inline, did Autumn Fry there, and that's a big swing for Seneca East to start, as it'll be Alexis Snay serving for them to start it off.
32 aces on the season. Doesn't get the ace there, but she does get the long shot, and it's a 2-0 Lady Tiger lead.
Good start here for Seneca East. South Central had a couple opportunities, not able to capitalize yet.
2-0. Low line drive. That's received by Bri Lopez. Shot too strong again, this time by Chloe Beverly, and it's 3-0.
3 errors to start for South Central.
This one received by Lopez again. There's a fake, a little swing by Ingram, doesn't go. Now a chance for Seneca East, and guess who? Bryn Meyer.
Nobody else.
Makes it 4-0.
And it's just like we just watched Colonel Crawford do with Reese Redmond. It's the finesse. It's the knowledge of the court and know where to place the ball.
In system. Little dink. Won't go for Fry. Set up now for Burkholder, and Burkholder too much. Lady Trojans on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, Coach Hendricks wanted a tip on that one. It was not tipped at the net. It's 4-1 now.
Now, those of you asking, where's the replay? Well, computer crashed in the first match, and it completely threw off my computer. Unable to do replays here tonight.
Chloe.
But we are able to give you live and free volleyball.
I'm sorry, it'll be, Chloe Beverly, as I have 2 South Central rosters here in front of me.
7 aces on the season. South Central in system. The dink by Meyer doesn't fall. This is going to be Myers, and Zeta Myers, 4-2.
A great swing there from Zeta Myers. Put it in the middle of the court. Bryn Meyer tried to get the save, was unable to.
Beverly, tough serve, tough reception, but in play. Little dink from Meyer, bump backwards. Chance for South Central. Myers, no. That's dug up by Snay. Now a free ball back. Received by Beverly, moved forward. Right side for Ingram, that doesn't go. And immediately right back at you. Bryn Meyer.
Yeah, I mean, what more do you do there if you're South Central? You played that extremely, extremely well, and then Bryn Meyer just with a big swing to make it 5-2.
Yeesh.
Lady Tigers.
5-2 to score. Low line drive. Dinked across, and it's down.
Zeta Myers again gets herself another one.
5-3. So after the start from the Lady Tigers, South Central calming themselves down and getting the point.
Isabella Kimberline back to serve for South Central here.
Right at the net. Done.
When she gets a clean set, Travis, she might be the best hitter in the area.
By far, yes, you are correct. Number 2 in all Division 6.
And think about that. You know, we talk about the Northern 10. Think about the hitters that we have in the Northern 10 that we get the pleasure of watching all season long.
Oh, absolutely. It's that serve long, and the point's given back to South Central. So just underway here in this first set of this sectional championship. Long serve, it's an ace.
Heard a couple Lady Tigers yell out, thinking that one might be out. It's a great serve from Claire Howell.
35 aces coming into this. Make it 36. Backside just a bit long. We're tied at 6.
Yeah, Bryn tried to go back line there, just missed it.
And that'll be an ace. Lady Trojans lead.
Run. It's a game of runs. I was talking to Bryn Meyer's dad, and he said that that's the best way to talk about volleyball. It's a game of momentum and a game of runs. As there's another ace.
The run of aces. About to win herself a hand. 8-6. South Central coming back with a vengeance after that slow start. Big swing and a finish right back at you.
Nobody hits it harder, Travis. She elevates. She's already 6'2". She elevates to the net. She's at her peak. Her head's above the net, and that ball comes down. I'm not getting in front of it.
Don't look at me.
And now she's going to have an ace.
And that ties things right back up at 8. So the run here by South Central got them back into this. Now it's just strong, and South Central gets the point back.
I think a big thing for Seneca East tonight, though, is going to be the same key to victory as well that we spoke about for Colonel Crawford. It's going to be you've got to have a balanced attack. Somebody other than Bryn is going to have to help them win this contest.
She takes the swing from the back line after the Smith serve. Hit left side now to Beverly. Bumped up. Back line again. Too strong. 10-8.
The libero.
Smith right at Bryn Meyer, who will swing this down the left side, and she gets a kill.
Her versatility, I think, is what's most impressive, and that's why it's so fun to potentially see her and a Reese Redmond type kind of go head-to-head in the district semi, is they can both swing it from the back line. They're great from mid-range, and they're even better at the net. Their versatility is just absolutely phenomenal.
So 10-9 is the score. Back set, swing blocked, but bumped over. They say it hit the net, not the hand. It's 4 hits, and we're tied at 10. So just like that, back at you. In system, Beverly blocked. Smith from the backside. That's dug up by Burrows. Left side swing, Alexis Snee. Got it. 11-10.
And when you have the ability to go Bryn Meyer and Alexis Snee as outside hitters, and they're both on, it's scary.
Bumped over. South Central gets things even.
Yeah, Kenya Blair with a quick set to the other side evens things back up for South Central.
11-11. Make a wish. Who's going to get the next point here? As Bri Lopez will serve. Short one, right at Meyer. Snee gives it the free ball. Down the middle, a little dinker. Doesn't go. Meyer from the back line. Received by Smith, passed forward. Left side to Beverly again. Dug up by Burrows. Tough adjustment, but made and dug up by Smith. Back line for Howe. We play on. Bit of a misset, but the swing still.
This team is in rhythm and they're passing the ball well. Great to serve for South Central. And she'll get an ace. Back and forth we go, Mr. Berardi. Point for point so far here in set number 1.
13-12 the score. Yes, it's going to stay in.
Alexis
Give it to Snay.
Snay. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat it.
13 all. And we'll get a new volleyball as that one went out of the gym.
Snay will now serve for Seneca East.
Tough reception there by Lopez. Cross court to Ingram. Ingram gets the kill. It's 14-13.
Good play there by Ingram.
Now Chloe Beverly. Back to serve once again. 82.9 serve percentage for her. Goes long, but it's an ace.
The top spin on that ball.
Number 8 on the season. Big one there. It makes it 15-13. Let ball ace.
And that's that top spin, Trav. It's rotating and hits the top of that net and rolls over. And Coach Hendricks is going to have to take an early timeout.
Timeout. South Central with a big run here to force the Seneca East TO, their first of this opening set. 16-13 the score as we take a look at the brackets. Colonel Crawford knocking off Bucyrus earlier in 3 sets. These two will face each other Tuesday night, 7:30 at Shelby High School.
And you see, you know, everybody kind of expecting if things play out the way they should, it'll be Seneca East, Colonel Crawford. But the monster on the other side is knowing that New Bremen is sitting there potentially waiting for you in the district final.
Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the tough one about this district now is you got to choose where you want to go.
Yeah.
They avoided Buckeye Central,
Yep.
who won the night. Stayed out of that district, but they think they can at least get to a district final with the bracket they have. So the timeout ices the server, but she does get a couple key aces, and it's back to 16-14.
Yeah, very key aces there for Beverly.
Set up left side, dinked, dug up, adjusted, gets back over the net. Nice job. Bit of an error by South Central, give now Seneca East a chance to get the point, and they do.
Yeah. The forcefulness behind that from Bryn was astounding. I mean, she almost caught that behind her head to get that ball across the net.
16-15 to score. Low liner. Somehow received and sent back. Meyer got it. Tie game. 3-0 run.
And it's been a game of runs here in the first set by both teams. Nobody's been really able to pull away. Which team's going to do that?
Burkholder with the serve. Bit of an adjustment on the swing, but Fry got it across. Now to Meyer. That hit the antenna. That's a South Central point. So the set sailed her a little bit more towards the pole than she wanted.
Yeah.
And could not adjust enough.
Yeah, they were looking at the officials. One official had a hit in the pole. We both clearly seen it move the entire pole.
So the Lady Trojans back up 1. The slide by Meyer won't fall on the dink. Zeta Meyer's swing doesn't go either. Another chance. Meyer, huge swing, but the block high in the air, allowed to be received. Myers again, mid-range left side, tucked it in the line. It's 18-16.
Zeta Myers has had a really good first set here for South Central, and it would be huge for them to win set 1 and build that momentum for the rest of the match.
Overpass, yummy ball flicked down.
Kendall Blair.
19-16. 3-0 run for South Central now. Angled left side. That's received by Burkholder. Now Meyer. Overpass. Yummies. Put down.
The freshman, Brianna Ball, gets that one to go down.
Substitution for the Tigers. Savannah Gayhart will serve for the Tigers, down 2 late here in this opening set. Serving from way
Deep
back.
serve, yeah.
Overpass. The Yummy kept alive by Smith. At the net, and what a swing there.
Yeah, Blair again at the net. The Yummy opportunity for Ball. She's unable to cash in, and it ends up in a point for the Lady Trojans.
Kenley Blair. Gives the Trojans a 3-point lead once again. In system. Meyer just with the dink, and we'll get the kill.
Yeah,
I mean, when you need a run ended, that's the person you got to go to, right?
Yeah, that's the person you go to. If you've noticed, she's had almost, other than the couple swings by Snee, she's had every swing here in the first set.
Meyer can't get the ace, but the miss hit will give them the point. She'll get another serve down 1.
Yeah, Brianna Ball and Lily Burkholder kind of there come together to potentially block that, but it goes into the net.
Meyer goes to the middle. That's received by Kimberlin. Blair, too strong, and we're tied. Game of runs in this one so far, and South Central's going to take their first timeout of the match.
Yeah, absolutely been a game of a set of runs here in the first set, but you know, South Central's done a great job of handling some of the Bryn Meyer and Alexis Snee swings to prevent these runs from getting even longer. This might be one of those 27, 25, 26, 24 sets the way we're going.
Well, I hope not. The Steelers just kicked off. I'm kidding.
I mean,
but
hey,
no, this is a very competitive first set. I know exactly what you mean. It could go like that with the runs.
I'll tell you what. But here's the thing. With those runs that are happening, it's which team's going to come out in set number 2 and extend that momentum. Because that's what this game's all about, is who has the momentum, who can keep the momentum, and who can just kind of roll through the rest of the match.
So 20-20 is the score here. As we return in set number 1. Who is going to get this opening set of the sectional final? First to 5, win by 2. Bryn Meyer once again serving. Hard reception, but in system. And off the light post. Not the light post, but the light. And it forces the deflection down, and South Central gets a lucky one.
Yeah, they get a lucky one there. A great reception there on the forceful serve from Meyer.
Angled, overpass, Yummy, kept alive by Burkholder. Over the Snee. That was Kimberlin to keep it alive. From the back line, finished off by Claire Howell, 22-20. Timeout, Seneca East now.
Their last. A 2-0 run, and now you're in a position where this next point is critical for Seneca East. You don't want to give them that 3-point advantage, I would say. Kind of makes it a little more difficult for a comeback.
I want to thank our sponsors tonight. Schmidt Security Pro, from field to your front door. Trust Schmidt Security Pro to protect what matters most. The South Central Athletic Boosters, rooting on South Central Athletics. Sutton Bank, earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Casasa and Scout Construction. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call them for more information, 419-989-7240. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you this match on the OH Report as well as the NFHS network. So out of the timeout, Taylor Smith. 31 aces on the season. Looking to give a 3-0 run to win set one for South Central. Angles this one right at Snee. Snee in the two-man game. No. 23-20.
Big swing from Snee, unable to keep it in. And that's a momentum swing there as it's a 3-0 run for South Central.
Low liner. An ace. Set point coming up. High reception there. On the run, the dink won't fall. South Central, Blair for the set. It's tipped and kept alive by Strasser. Now Snee, that's dug up by Smith. Over to Beverly. Chloe can't get it to go. Snee again. Hits it right at Howell. Blair blocked. Now Beverly again. One-handed save by Meyer. And a free ball from the backside. Right at the net for the set. No, miss set. Quick set across. Blair. No. Yes. South Central takes the first set 25-20.
My, oh my.
To take a 1-0 lead in the sectional final. We'll take a break. Be back with set two right after this.
Feel like I should go.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
South Central with a 25-20 first set victory leads Seneca East in a battle of 6 versus 4 in a sectional final. Travis Berardi back here with Joshua Banks. And
a 5-0 run.
That's, yeah, a great effort by South Central.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got multiple key players on this squad. And, I mean, don't look down on the Firelands Conference either. It's a good conference, too. You got Monroeville.
St. Paul,
who are playing in.
Crestview is not terrible.
No, they're not. top 4. Western Reserve is a really good squad as well.
Yeah.
Who's playing right now. So you got 4 or 5 district competitors in the Firelands Conference this season as well. And South Central did exactly what they needed to do, and that was avoid Meyer, and then they stuck her on the back line and did not allow.
Yep. Once she got on that back line, they didn't lose the serve.
And that's, and that is the key for them winning that first set. We just had to adjust some lineups, but we're ready to go, and South Central will receive the first set of set number 2.
That'll be Alexis Snay to serve for Seneca East.
Snay, 32 aces, like I said in the first set. Won't get one there. Left side, big swing, and a first point going to Autumn Fry, our player's spotlight player.
Yeah, big swing there from Autumn Fry. Might be the biggest swing so far for South Central. They've had a great first set. If they can get her rolling with how everybody else is playing, watch out.
Kerrigan Gray with the serve. Hits it right at Paige Miller. Meyer. Yeah, that just any part of the ball hits the line, no matter what part of the line, it counts as in. And that barely did. 1-1.
We sit up here, we call these games, we enjoy watching them. I'd hate to be one of these line judges. Because that white ball hitting a white line.
Served by Burkholder. In system. Left side to Callie Ingram does not go. Mid-range from Meyer. Meyer right at Lopez. Now a chance for Beverly. Beverly dug up by Meyer. Meyer gets it back. And that one a little too strong. 2-1. That's the right call. It was about a half a foot further than her last one.
Yeah, and it's the confidence that they have in Bryn and confidence that Bryn has in herself to constantly. She wants the ball at all times.
Rainbow balls, an ace.
How about an 8-ball corner pocket on the ace?
Just hit the line. It's 3-1. This time a line drive, hit it right at Meyer. Meyer's going to get it back mid-range, but she's blocked. Keeps it alive. She'll get a second chance. Let balls that one. It hits the ceiling and right back at Fry, who hit it the first time. Could not hit it a second. It's 3-2.
Yeah, Fry did a great job to kind of dig up that block by Meyer. Unfortunately, going off the ceiling, instead of deflecting another direction, it went right back at her.
So Savannah Gayhart will go back to serve for Seneca East, down 3-2 early second set. That's hit right at Myers. In system. The flick down does not fall for Fry. Myers with a chance. She's blocked, but it's dug up. And just from the heels, it'll fall for Kerrigan Gray. She was leaning backwards and was just able to get it across.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that ball got over the net. It was the lightest swing I think I've ever seen on the volleyball court.
Isabella Kimberlin serving with the Lady Trojans leading by 2. Right at the net, Meyer out of bounds. And that's something, it's just, she's getting her swings off. It's just she's not able to completely pinpoint them just yet. That was a problem against Monroeville.
Yes.
And Monroeville's sweep of
That's
them.
Kind of an issue I've seen when in the games I've covered is, listen, she swings and she swings it well.
Meyer, that's dug up by Gray. Ingram with the swing mid-range, but it's out. 5-3.
Yeah, she tried to kind of angle that one to the back corner, unable to place it.
So Bryn Meyer now will try and bring her squad back, only down 2 early on here. She gets the ace. That was a rocket off the hand.
Every one of her serves so far tonight have been absolute rockets off the hand, and it's difficult for South Central to receive those.
5-4. In system, Dink by Blair, left side, but received by Snee. Snee gets it back and puts it over the block. We're tied at 5.
Little dink herself there from Snee, and it's a big chance here for Seneca East to go on a little run themselves.
And Meyer needs to do this because this is the point where South Central took over last time.
Yep.
Line drive, nearly an ace. Collision will force a free ball. Back set, the dink by Burkholder falls, and Seneca East leads 6-5.
And it's just great volleyball there by Seneca East, and it's Bryn Meyer going on a little run for her team. And you said it best, this is the exact situation they were in last set when South Central then went on the big run.
6-5. And a miss hit into the net, but Meyer did what they needed her to do, and that's get this back to even early on.
Now if you're South Central, though, you take advantage. She's back in that back line.
Tough shot taken there, and it's going to fall. South Central gets the lead right back. That was a rocket shot at Burkholder.
Yeah.
She's able to keep it up for the moment, but it sailed into the stands, and it's 7-6. Low serve and an ace. So you get the rocket shot, then you get the off speed that was received but passed into the net.
Yeah, and it's another run for South Central after a Bryn Meyer serve, as that'll be a service error. But South Central got the lead.
Got 2 in a row. Back. 2 steps forward, only 1 step back there.
Yep. This is Brianna Ball, the freshman, will go back to serve for the Tigers.
Overpass ace. We're tied again. 8-8.
Long. It'll be a service error, and it'll give the lead and the serve right back to South Central.
And that's something that kept them in early on in that first set.
Yep.
And then they found their footing and were able to pull away late.
Not something you want to allow, is you don't want to allow South Central to find their footing, as it's Taylor Smith back to serve now.
Mid-range, Smith there. Little back set, dinked, kept alive. It's a free ball to the back line. Set left side. That's off the tip. Put back across. And now Seneca East with a chance to tie it up again. Right at Snee. No!
It goes out. Bryn Meyer two-handed that thing from the back line back across the net. Snee unable to put it in, and it's now 2-point advantage for South Central.
Smith again with the serve down the left side. Short, but it's received. However, it's going to be a return and a chance for South Central. Back set from the midline from Howe. Dug up by Meyer. Yummy ball, though. An overpass flicked down by Henley Blair.
And it's now a 3-point lead for South Central.
Left side, a high set for Snee. Almost fell. Quick
Great
set across. Another chance for Seneca East. And this time it is going to fall for Alexis Snee, and the run ends. It's 11-9.
Yeah, a big run there, though, for South Central as they get a 2-point advantage after they lose serve. And it'll be Lily Burkholder now to serve for the Lady Tigers.
Short serve, it's received. Bit of miscommunication is going to give South Central the free ball. Back to Seneca East. The swing's blocked. Kept alive, though. We'll play on. Quick flick across is out. A lot going on in that point.
Yeah, a great idea there by Kerrigan Gray for South Central. She was just unable to find the end line. And it's now 11-10. Burkholder still serving.
Overpass, yummy ball the other way, and we're tied at 11.
Luella Burkholder gets the kill there on the yummy.
So Seneca East battling back as Burkholder is going to serve. Rough reception there. Mid-range shot kept alive by Strasser, but miscommunication.
Yeah, miscommunication there between, it looked like, Lily and Lueldo.
It doesn't matter if I want to take that. Who's going to set it up? Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. You get the reception. Nobody there for the set.
Down the right side, right at Meyer. Up for Snee. Snee overpass on the dig. Another chance for Seneca East to tie it up again. Snee this time angled, kept alive. The joust, bumped back across to Seneca East. Quick flick across. Now it's South Central with the chance. Left side, back corner doesn't go. Back up to Snee again. Dug up again by Smith. Set up, back, off the block. Yummy ball. Corner of the floor. 13-11.
Momentum point, Autumn Fry on that kill. Man, how about that volley?
A lot of out-of-system play, but it don't matter. South Central gets the point. Collision there. It's going to get free balled back over to South Central, who almost collides. Cross court, down the middle, but a block and a dig. This is going to be a free ball back over to Seneca East, but it sails long. It's 13-12.
High-powered action here in set number 2 between these two squads.
But the thing right now, both teams are going at about 150 miles an hour, and they need to calm down here.
Yeah.
Ace, we're tied.
Alexis Snee. And no, you're exactly right, Travis. Both teams going full speed. Who's going to calm down first, find their composure, and pull away here in the second set?
13-13, set number 2. Angled, nearly an ace, but a good dig there by Lopez. Left-handed swing there by Beverly. Gets hit into the net. It's 14-13 South Central. Kerrigan Gray, 27 aces.
Yeah, she went on a nice little run her last time at the line.
Just under 92% service. Hits it right at Snee. Bumped up to Meyer. Meyer dug up by Smith. Hit the roof, but still playable. Left-handed dink doesn't fall for Beverly. Now right at the net, the quick set, dug up by Beverly. Back set swing to the midline, and it will fall for Ingram.
Kaylee Ingram.
And again, you see some collision, some miscommunication. Again, playing at 150 miles an hour, you don't need to. Gray hits it at Snee again. Another tough reception over the Meyer. Meyer, too much. And again, at this point in the first set, South Central started pulling away. It's a carbon copy of what we saw.
Yeah, they pulled away a little bit. Seneca East made another run. We were at 20-20, and then South Central scored 5 straight.
Bumped ahead, Meyer. Off speed this time, and she will get it to fall. And that'll give service back to Seneca East down 2.
Yeah, and that's the big thing with Bryn right there is take a little off. You don't have to hit 110 mile an hour. Placement in this point is more important than how hard you're hitting the ball. Burkholder to serve.
Let ball, dug up, saved for the second, and it falls. The let ball.
Yeah.
The all-important let ball there for South Central. Unable to collect that one. This will be a backline swing from Lopez. Mid-range for Snee. It's deflected, then off the referee, and just like that, 3 in a row, we're tied.
And you said it best, carbon copy of set number 1. Both teams going on 3- and 4-point runs. Who's going to go on that 5- or 6-pointer to pull away?
25 aces coming into this match for Burkholder. Whoa! Autumn Fry. It's like one of those toys that you wind up. You saw her arm go all the way around, and she
preloaded her arm as she jumped.
17-16 Trojans. Beverly goes down the middle, right at Snee. Meyer from the back line runs in and tucks it down.
Who's going to break first here in set number 2? That's what the question remains.
It was 20-20
Yep.
in set 1 before South Central finished on a 5-0 run. We're getting to that point once again. And into the net. That's the one tough thing about being such a strong server is you got to play back further to keep it in. But sometimes if you don't hit it perfectly, it's going to cost you.
Yep.
It may not be a let ball if you're further up.
Yeah, it's not. It may not be a let ball. And the other thing is at that distance, you're less likely to get that roll over the net on a let ball.
Meyer from mid-range blocked, but it stays alive and out of bounds. 2 in a row for South Central.
And it all
Kenley
started
Blair.
on the service error.
19-17. Again, right at Snee. Set up, tipped, and down for Meyer.
Off of the block from Blair. Block attempt from Blair.
Big serve coming up here for Meyer.
Fry over here on the bench getting taped up.
Maybe jammed her finger on one of those plays. Ready to go. Big point here coming up
Yes.
with Meyer serving. No, too much.
Big opportunity here for South Central. It'd be massive for them to go up 2-0 here.
Claire
in this
Howe
match. Yeah.
ready to serve. Down the middle, hits the ceiling, it's an ace. Timeout, South Central. While we have a moment, let's thank our sponsors one more time. Schmidt Security Pro and Schmidt Fire from the field to your front door. Trust Schmidt Security Pro to protect what matters most. The South Central Athletic Boosters supporting South Central student athletes. Go Trojans. Sutton Bank, earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Casasa and Scout Construction, LLC. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call them for more information at 419-989-7240. And while we have a second as well, this is what these two teams are playing for.
Yeah,
A spot in the district semi against 2-seeded Colonel Crawford.
It'd be the third meeting of the year between them and Seneca East if they can come back and win it. It'd be the first meeting, but a lot of mutual opponents between Colonel Crawford and South Central.
So out of the timeout, Lady Trojans looking to finish off and go up 2-0. Howe with the serve. Right at Meyer, tough reception for her, bounce backwards, and a chance for South Central. Blair doesn't get that. But Snee does.
Yeah, Alexa Snee does a great job there. And like I said, when those two are in a rhythm and rolling together, they just got to stay in it. That's kind of been the problem is you get out of system, you can't get them those sets, or they're both on the back line, and then you struggle at the net.
21-19 the score. In system, left side for Myers. Off the net, not off a hand.
But into the net.
So 21-20.
Paige Miller.
1 point away from tying this. Nearly got it. The quick set across. Gives Seneca East a chance. Snee tried punching it down. Does not get it. Myers hits it right at Meyer. Over the Snee. We're tied.
Alexa Snee with a little extra something on that swing to knot us up at 21.
First of 4 win by 2. Either gets a 2-0 lead or ties this match up. Back line received. Set backwards. Down the right side. Chance for Seneca East to take the lead. Snee. Yes. Tigers lead 22-21. South Central's going to be taking a timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to there. If you are Coach Holler and the Lady Trojans, you've got to get the girls kind of relaxed. The set's still not over. You're down 1, but Alexa Snee has been a difference maker so far here in this second set.
Update from up the road, the second semifinal up at Buckeye Central. Mansfield Christian leading New London 2-0. New London up 9-3, though, in that set.
How about the Lady Flames?
Yeah. So I saw them, their final match of the regular season at home. Falling to Northmore, but Northmore a good squad in the Central District. Also from Willard High School, Edison up 2-0 on Western Reserve, but Western Reserve up 19-18 in that third set.
Sounds like we get some quality volleyball going on the OH report tonight.
Yes, we do. So out of the timeout, Seneca East leads by 1 here in set number 2. South Central took the first set, 25-20. In system, Blair, let ball, overpass, but it stays on the side of South Central. Now Myers off the block and down, we're tied.
Zeta Myers with another big swing, and now South Central gets the serve back, and it's the libero, Taylor Smith, who finished the last set behind the service line for him as well.
Mid-range serve, left side for Snee, got it, 23-22.
Yeah, Alexis Snee, Travis, has absolutely been the difference maker here in the second set.
Bergholder with the serve. Goes right side. This stays in system for Beverly. Blocked. Another chance. Dinks across. Bergholder there. Quick flick, doesn't fall. Now Blair isn't going. Snee mid-range. Kept alive by Howe. Howe passed back to her. Right at Meyer. Now left side to Snee. Great dig by Smith. Moved up. And a mid-range swing won't go for Beverly. Snee again dinks it over top the block, but it was a solo block. Blair, yes! 23-all.
I mean, what more could you ask for? The back and forth action, and then Kinley Blair with the kill to tie us up.
23-23, so the first team with 2 straight points.
Yep.
To lead by 2 points will win this set. It's Bri Lopez. 90.5 serve percentage. Gets it across, nearly an ace. Dink back over, and Seneca East has set point.
Luella Burkholder with a great job on a quick set back over. And, I mean, why not the difference maker here in the second set with a chance to close it out?
Snee has a chance to even up this sectional final. Lopez there. Set left side for Fry, back in after getting her hand taped. Quick dink over, another chance for South Central. Nearly falls. Meyer can't get that one to go, right at Smith. Back over to Beverly. Beverly left hand. No. Into the net goes Seneca East. No, they call a double hit.
Yep.
24-all. We're going to play some free volleyball here in set 2.
Speaking with the refs and coaches from both teams and even coaches from the previous match, they said that this was going to be the one to watch tonight.
Angled and an ace. Set point coming up for the Lady Trojans.
Kerrigan Gray.
Timeout. Seneca East. Coach Hendricks was asking, do I have a timeout left? He did.
Yeah, both teams with 1 left, but set point now for South Central and Kerrigan Gray at the service line, and a chance to go up 2-0 here.
I want to say hello to Kathy King watching. Lisa Zellner, let's go Tigers. Monica Price, let's go Tigers. Terry Garner, great job, set one, Lady Trojans. Over 100 of you watching here tonight, and even more on the NFHS network. Thank you all for watching tonight. Yes, the picture may be a little grainy, but that's, I'd rather take grainy and clean over not grainy and jittery like our first match. We have this down to, I think, 380p.
Yeah, I think that's what we talked about.
I think we're back to the 1990s. If you guys like nostalgia, you're watching it like you should back in the 90s right now.
We're in a gym that can only handle 1990s streaming, Travis.
Kerrigan Gray with a chance to give South Central a 2-0 lead. Angled left side. Tough reception by Snee. Back set for Burkholder, kept alive by Lopez. Set over to Beverly, but just out, and we play on.
25 apiece. Luella Burkholder will now go back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
94% serve percentage. In system, right at Fry. Hits the net, blocked, but out of bounds. Set point Seneca East. Now they are going to call 4 hits anyway, but
yeah.
So now Burkholder with set point. Right at Lopez. This is in system for Fry. Dinks it, but kept alive. Back set. Burkholder with the swing again at Lopez. Again to Beverly. Big dig that did not hit the ceiling. Stays in play. Snee back line. What a dig by Lopez. This will be a free ball to the back line. Oh, and misplayed. We're playing on. That looked like that was heading out.
How about a free ball that's going to make it 26 apiece? But how about the dig by Lopez to allow that to happen?
Instead of this set being done, we're playing on now, tied at 26. Beverly. That one they're not going to touch. Set point Seneca East.
As it looks like it'll be the freshman Brianna Ball. No, I'm sorry. It'll be Savannah Gayhart.
27-26, South Central trailing Seneca East by 1 here on the South Central Athletic Boosters scoreboard. The serve, let ball. This is going to be bumped back. Is it a free ball? It is not, and the set is over. We're tied at a set apiece. She was able to get it over the net and got the ace. We'll take a break, be back with set 3 after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
One set apiece through 2 sets here at Mac Morrison Gymnasium in North Robinson. Seneca East, the 4 seed, winning 27-25.
Yeah, 2 great sets.
Yeah, 2 great sets. 25-20 South Central the first one. 27-25 in the second one. I think we're ready to go here. Libera's checked in, now we are. Kerrigan Gray starts things off. Left side for Snay, a bit of a run, doesn't get it. Crossed over. Left side inside the line, give it the kill to Autumn Fry. 1-0.
Taped up fingers on the left hand, doesn't affect the swing of the right.
They're going to need more of her in this set to try and get that 2-1 lead. Short serve into the net, 1-all. That would have been about half a foot further. That might have been a let ball and a cross.
I was going to say it might have been a top of the net let ball that fell over for an ace.
Snay's serve, left side this time. Right for Fry. Dug up, though, there by Burrows. Snay gets it. Deflecting it right off the block and down.
And I tell you what, the difference Alexis Snay has made so far tonight.
Short serve, it gets over the net. Mid-range for Beverly. Backline at Snay. Now Meyer, left hand, that did not hit the antenna. Beverly angles, right at Meyer. Missed set, but a free ball back over. Fry, got it.
Fry went right into Meyer and Burkholder. And we're all knotted up at 2.
Both kills for South Central coming from Fry here. Good adjustment on the pass, but that's going to be 4 hits.
Good
adjustment. First pass went towards the net.
Yep.
Strasser tried getting it backwards, but too much. Just said my bad over to Meyer. Meyer said, you're good. Low serve and ace.
Taylor Smith.
Again, left side passed out of play, but put back in. Quick set, back corner, good.
Yeah, Autumn Fry looked up, seen there was nobody there, and she knew exactly what she was doing with that volleyball.
5-2 South Central, great start for them. Smith came into this match with 363 digs for South Central. That shot goes long from the back line. And the Lady Trojans with that early run that we talked about in the keys to victory. Smith into the net, though.
2 of the 3 points here for Seneca East in this third set have been by way of service error. Burkholder.
6-3 the score. Set towards the front, big swing off the roof, played by Snay up to Meyer, and oh my goodness, what a point.
Yeah, the awareness from Snay to see that ball down into the bump, up to Meyer for the kill, off the roof. I mean, you can't play that ball any better than what Seneca East just did.
Luella Burkholder gets the ace, 6-5. So they survived the early run, and they're a point away from getting back even here. Oh, but the missed serve. She tried just getting it over the net, but could not.
As Kimberlin will come in to take her turn at the service line.
7-5 South Central on the South Central Athletic Booster scoreboard. And an ace makes it 8.
Kind of been the story of the night for South Central. They have had numerous aces during these 3 sets.
Overpass, put back into play. It's just a little swing from Burkholder, a chance for South Central. Over to Myers and just out of bounds.
That's one of those where that did just miss. From our angle, I thought it hit the white line, but the official has a better view than I do.
Yeah, she was about 2 feet away. We're about 32 feet away.
Yeah.
8-6. Angled almost out of bounds, but played. High reception. It's a free ball back to Seneca East. Meyer. Great dig by Smith. Overpass, yummy. Smith with another dig, and it gets bumped over off the roof. But they say it was out.
Not sure about that one. 3 hits over the net, hit the roof.
Give him back, though. I don't know, maybe if it hits the ceiling within the front lines.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it goes at that angle and hits, or maybe it didn't get around the pole.
Might have hit, it might have been on the other side of the antenna as well. Howell with the serve. Played back to Meyer, but that's out. Meyer's been oh so close multiple times tonight.
Almost every swing. We've had a couple that have clearly been out, but about 90% of them have been right there near that line.
Howell serve again. Up to Meyer. Meyer this time made sure that stayed in. 10-8.
And it's angles. This particular sport's all about angles. If you go long, it's got to be at the perfect angle. You would almost rather just hit middle. If they're going to dig it, they're going to dig it.
10-8 to score. Meyer with the serve. Nearly gets an ace, but miscommunication there does give it to her. 10-9.
Again, and we've seen it all night long from Bryn. Rockets of a serve every single time.
Too much. Another service error.
The story of the night for the Lady Tigers.
Zeta Myers moving around that backside, wondering where she wants to go. She's ready and goes left side. Oh, they said it was out, but Myers still went for it. It's an ace.
Yeah, you heard up in the stands say it. I heard her teammates say it. It's a reaction game, though. You already made the movement to the ball. You're going to continue to go for it.
This time down the middle. Snee blocked.
Kinley Blair is having herself a night at the net. That's a huge block to give them a 4-point advantage.
You talk about South Central, you mentioned the word Blair, the name Blair.
I mean, it's
so many Blairs coming through that school. Tough reception from Meyer, gets ahead to Snee, dinks it, but kept alive. Cross court to Beverly. Beverly angled and down, 14-9. Timeout, Seneca East.
Good timeout there from Coach Hendricks as they're starting to extend it again.
And you have to think how important that comeback win in set 2 was for Seneca East, because if South Central wins that and comes out to this amount, this big lead in this set, it's probably done. You know, just the momentum is over. But because they won the set,
but you have to keep that momentum. This is something
that they can still. Okay, let's bounce back now.
Yep.
Hello to Susie Reidlinger, orange-black, fight back. They did, and they got the set. And Lisa Zellner again, great job. Seneca East, keep it up. Let us know where y'all watching from tonight. The ones watching on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you back out. 14-9 the score in favor of South Central.
But it's not safe in any matter in this match, as it's been back and forth all night long.
Myers. Oh, got the touch. It was going out again.
Angled toward the back corner. I heard a couple people say in.
That might have, you know what, sometimes it looks like that and does stay in. That was probably closer than I thought.
It's so hard to judge.
That one would have been in. Set up back line for Meyer with a rocket to finish off the run. 15-10.
You know, we talked about it in the last match with Colonel Crawford. When you need a run ended, you go to Reese Redmond for the Eagles. When you need a run ended, you go to Bryn Meyer if you're the Lady Tigers.
Absolutely.
And now they need Paige Miller to have a decent run at the service line to allow them an opportunity back into this set.
15-10. Moved up to Beverly, but into the net. That was kind of doomed from the start. The reception was kind of up the arms. Kept it in play, but then the pass a little off to Beverly, and she was unable to get it back.
Yeah, Smith tried to get it up there to that left side to Beverly.
Miller angles this one, does get over the net. Back set, Blair got it. That was some good trickery. I did not expect that set to go backwards like that.
No, I thought for sure that was going to get set that front side. And she back set that beautifully. I thought Beverly was going to get that set every day of the week.
Lopez ready. Right at Meyer, who was backing up. It's bumped over the Snee. Snee angles it right at Beverly. Back set for Fry. And she gets it. 17-11. South Central starting to run away with this.
Yeah, and it's been a three-headed monster for South Central with Fry, Beverly, and Blair.
Lopez shoots it right at Meyer again. Blocked on the free ball. Another chance. Snee this time. Blocked again.
Autumn Fry. Two of them that time. How about it? Stepped up when her team needs it, and they are now up 7 here in the third set.
18-11. And they got an ace.
Lopez has went at Bryn Meyer on every single serve here.
And they're getting them out of system, just out of system.
And that's kind of what happened in set number 1, Travis. You had Bryn in that back line. You attack her, force her to be the one that receives it, and then she struggles to kind of get back in play to get that swing opportunity.
So South Central up by 8. This is the largest lead by anybody this evening. 19-11. Winner gets number 2, Colonel Crawford. It's funny because now that you have the multiple districts, there's 2 number 2 teams in this district. Number 2, Minster.
Yeah.
In the top half with number 2, Crawford on the bottom half. But Minster wanted to go right at New Bremen.
I mean, hey, go after what's supposed to be the best, take them out, and don't have to worry about them later on.
So out of the timeout, Lady Trojans looking to finish off this set and be 1 away from moving to Shelby. And that's an ace.
And that wasn't even touched. That hit the back line. They called that one in.
I think it got deflected, too, by Meyer.
They're going to kind of switch.
It's like it's angling at her, and she's unable to get off to the side. They're going to her right. And into the net. So the service is over.
Adjustment there by Seneca East. They shifted Bryn to that outside spot instead of in the middle.
It'll be Lily Burkholder trying to bring Seneca East back. Down the middle. And an ace. That
big
pass
ace.
just sailed.
Yeah.
And nobody called for it.
Yeah, you had Fry there. You had Kerrigan Gray going for it.
Fry blocked. Might have been in the net anyway, but that's 3 in a row.
Paige
and it's
Strasser.
back to a 6-point.
Paige Strasser and Luella Burkholder there for that block. I think even if that doesn't go into the net, it's blocked.
20-14. Fry's going to have to set this backwards. Mid-range. Bumped up by Meyer. Left side, Snee punches it, but it's out.
Great awareness by South Central there to know that was going to go out and not put a hand on it.
It was a smart play. She just overhit it.
Yeah.
That sideline was open. Now it's Kerrigan Gray.
See if they continue to attack Meyer.
Gray with 586 assists coming into this match. Snee with a lot of points coming into this match.
Did you say 586?
Yes.
Holy.
Lexi Snee coming in with 250 kills into this match. Hit right at Lopez, in system, bit behind Fry, but she still gets the rocket shot off. 22-15.
Her ability to get full power behind those swings, even when she's already extended, that ball was behind her head. She still got full power somehow behind it.
Short serve, it's received by Miller. Left side to Meyer, she's blocked. Meyer with a second chance. Over the block, but right at Lopez. Bumped. Fry from her feet gets it. From her heels, able to jump up and float it across. It's 23-15.
The block by Fry and Ingram made Meyer have to adjust on that second opportunity, and it led to that point right there.
Smith with the serve. Goes left side, right at Snee. Back set for Meyer. Meyer blocked, but the block stays on the side of South Central. It's 23-16.
The biggest deficit they faced, though, this late in the set all night.
Yes, they have to have a run here. This is in system. Back set for Fry. Off the tip, saved by Burkholder. Bit of a misadjustment there. Gives South Central another chance. Left side, off the roof and down. That thing shot off the ceiling and right at the net as Zeta Meyer's going to get the kill.
Like coming out of a cannon
you
there,
heard the
Berardi.
thud.
I mean, that thing, I don't know how you even make a play on that ball.
Isabella Kimberlin with a chance to give South Central a 2-1 match lead. That's dug up. Back line for Meyer, mishit. It's a set victory for South Central. 25-16. The Lady Trojans are a set away from a sectional championship.
And they're rolling.
Yeah, they are rolling. We'll see if they continue in set 4 after this.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.